Here, yesterday we had a webinar. Should we start margin trade funding? How are the markets doing? And we had a great insight from our research team. Every Tuesday we do have, MTF Ki Pathshala, where we take you through our features of our new mobile app, and plus we also give you some product knowledge about what is MTF and how does it work. We will also today take you through a small video where you will see a live order placement in MTF through our new mobile app, our new IR app. So let me share the screen first. One second, please. Let me just share the screen with you all. I hope my screen is visible to all. So here we start with buy stocks, pay later. Now, what is buy stocks, pay later? Is margin trade funding. So it is also called BSPL, or it is called as margin trade funding. Now, what will we go through is our key features of BSPL, understanding the concept of cash versus BSPL, the MTF pledge, how is margin charged, and how to place orders in BSPL from the platform, and mark to mark profit. So, what are the features of BSPL, or what are the features of margin trade funding? Now, first is you buy a stock today and you can keep this position open for T plus 275 days. So it is today is a trade day, and another 275 trading days is what you can keep this position open. That means you can hold this stock for over a period of 12 months. Uh, so it is almost more than a year that you can keep your position open. Now, what does it do? It enhances your buying power, as you need to pay only a small portion. Say maybe whatever is the margin that you have to pay, maybe 30%, 25%, 40% is what you pay. The rest is funded by HDFC Securities. The margin depends on a particular script, and what are the margins and which script is available for MTF is uploaded onto our website. You will also get a fair idea of this into your IR app, which we will take you later in this presentation. Now, here you have a higher leverage, means an opportunity to amplify your profit potential. So today, if you feel that, you have a stock which is at, say, maybe 100 rupees, and you feel this will go up to 125 after about, say, 2 months. So what you do is you get into margin trade funding. You have about 2 lakh of rupees, you 2.5 lakh of rupees, and then you go ahead and take funding from HDFC Securities, buy stock worth 10 lakhs, and that is how you amplify your profits. Now, how does this work? When anything which is borrowed does not come free, so there is a small delayed interest charge which is 0.05% per day on the outstanding amount till your position is settled. So if you keep your position for 1 month, that is 30 days, 30 days calendar days, so it is 0.05% per day. Now, customers can take the positions in BSPL either through cash, or you can keep your shares as collateral. That means if you do not have cash, but you have a good portfolio, which is kind of worth 50 lakhs, so you can pledge some of your stocks and take a limit of an X amount. Now, the limit that is shared depends on all the on the particular stock and how much limit is being given to the client. Now, stock and e-margins are kept under the client DP account marked as pledge. So whenever you are taking any position, you are pledging these accounts with HDFC Securities. So that means you will not have the authority to sell these shares in the open market until and unless you square off the position or you settle the position. Now, this is available onto our Empowered Mobile and Pro Terminal from 15th of March. We will be sunsetting our Pro Terminal platform, and instead of that, we will have a new web platform where it is available for our customers on our website, which is www.hdfcsec.com under the name of the web platform. Now let's understand what is the difference between the cash and MTF. That means how would a particular transaction do under cash and how a particular transaction would do under MTF. So under cash, say for example, you have a stock which is about 100 rupees and you feel this will go up to 125 rupees, probably in the next 30 days, 45 days, whatever is your target amount, and you have about 1 lakh to invest. So what will happen is with that 1 lakh, you will be able to buy 1,000 shares of that particular stock. So after 2 months, when this reaches to 125, your profit would be 25,000 less the other charges. Whereas the same thing, if you have to look into BSPL, that is buy stocks, pay later, or an MTF, you have the same amount of cash, which is 1 lakh. You think this stock will go from 100 to 125 rupees. You can create an MTF position with us, and say if you have to do a 25% margin, so we will give you a remaining 3 lakhs to you. So your total amount of investment would be 4 lakhs, for which you can buy about 4,000 quantities of that particular share. Now, when this gets into a profit, maybe after 30 to 35 days, 4,000, when you sell it off at the rate of 125, your profit gets amplified to about a lakh less than the other charges. So this is how basically a normal cash position and an MTF position would work with the two different logics. Now, MTF pledge. Now, this is regulated by SEBI. So, everybody who takes position into MTF, all the shares has to be pledged. That is mandatory. So, what is the process? The process is that the trade day, that means today, if you have placed an order, your client takes MTF position. The next day, there is a payout of the shares given to you into your demat account, and the shares are auto pledged. So earlier we had this where the customer had to click on the link. We used to send a link. The customer had to click on the link, share the OTP, put it across, and then pledge the shares. However, this has been eliminated, and across, whenever there is any payout of the shares given into the client's account under MTF, it is auto pledged. Now, how is margin calculated? So, when you are placing an order, say, take for example, you are placing an order for stock which is costing you 100 rupees. And here the margin requirement is 30%. So, you are paying 30 rupees, and the remaining 70 rupees is funded by HDFC Securities. So, on that 70 rupees is what you will be charged on the 0.05% interest on a daily basis. Now, say for example, the stock from 100 goes to 110. So there is no change into your transaction. That 10 rupees additional will be shown as an unrealized profit into your limits or into your ledger. So this will not create a limit, but it will only show as an unrealized profit of 10 rupees per share. Now, take the scenario where the cost of the price goes from 100 to 90 rupees. So, when you have bought the stock at 100 rupees, your margin was 30 rupees. Now, when the price is 90 rupees, the new margin for that is 27 rupees. That means there is a 3 rupee additional that we had taken from you earlier. So, what we will do is, we will give you back this 3 rupees. But however, there has been a loss from 100 to 90. So there is a 10 rupee loss. So that loss will be recovered from you. So when we are taking 10 rupees and giving you back 3 rupees, so ideally we are taking 7 rupees from you whenever there is a fall into the price of that particular share. Now, there are two things that you need to be careful about. One is your M2M profits and one is your M2M loss. So, whenever there is an M2M loss, that means your price has gone from 100 rupees to 110 rupees. It's a profit, and that is shown as an unrealized profit. When there is a loss, say from your stock has gone from 100 to 90, that 10 rupees will be taken from you, will be recovered from you. However, after that, from 90, it goes to 95. So that 5 rupees, we had 10 rupees taken from you, so that 5 rupees will be returned back to you and is provided as a limit into the customer ledger. So this comes to you as a limit. Now, how to activate MTF? Now, DDPI activation is one of the most important thing when you have to trade into MTF. Now, what is DDPI? It's a demat debit and pledge instruction. Now, this is a document that allows the brokers to debit the securities from the client's demat account and deliver them to the exchange. So, whenever you have a DDPI active, that is the time when you will be able to place an MTF order. So now DDPI is activated onto the account when the account is opened. However, during account opening, if that is not done, we send links to the client to have the DDPI active. This DDPI active, yes, no, is also shown onto your mobile app, so you exactly know that your DDPI is active or your DDPI is not active. So, what are the benefits of this DDPI? So here, unlock your buy stocks and you pay later facility. That means you will be able to trade into MTF. If it is not active, you do not get to you do not get to use MTF as a product. Then there is a faster execution, and this is cashless trading. Okay, so these are the benefits of activating your MTF. Now, let us introduce you to our revamped MTF journey, enhanced features for a better trading experience. We have a new mobile app which has been launched. So in case if you do not have the new IR app, would request everyone to go to the app store and download a new mobile app which has amazing features for you to give an experience and most experience of trading into MTF. Now, here, what is very new? Here we have square off alerts. So at any given point of time, your position is getting squared off. You will keep getting alerts that yes, your square off is due. So many hours remaining for your square off. In that particular situation, you'll either have to fund some money or you will have to convert that position into delivery. So that helps you to maintain your position, and it is not squared off and you do not incur any losses, or it is a timely square off after T plus 275 days. It gets automatically converted to delivery. Now you have a dedicated MTF dashboard. Now we've got you a dedicated MTF dashboard, which gives you easy access to your MTF trading limits, your available limits, your utilized limits. So what are your trading limits is also shown. How much of that have you availed? How much of that have you utilized? So all that is seen. So you know exactly that whatever is my utilized limit, I should be getting charged for. So whenever we charge you any interest, we only charge you on your utilized limit and not on the available limit. So this is one thing very important where the new IR platform, gives you. It helps you understand how much you are getting charged on. Now count of your open MTF positions. Now we first is it will also give you your eligible list, how many open positions you have. It will give you your open positions script wise, so you know exactly that in this script I have this position open. These are the details. When you click on it, it will give you the details. You also have the MTF eligible stocks. So these are the stocks where you can go ahead and do MTF. The stocks which are not available on this list, this does not allow you to trade into MTF. We also have a margin, MTF margin calculator. Now, what does it provide? Now, it's very, very easy. Say, for example, you want to buy a particular stock, but you do not know how much of margin is required and how much you need and how much is HDFC going to fund you. So you enter the name of the script over there, put in the quantity and the price and say calculate. So it will exactly give you how much you have to pay, how much HDFC Securities is funding, and this is the total fund amount, the amount that you will buy that particular script into MTF. Now, when you using the margin calculator, you exactly know that this is the amount that HDFC has funded me and this is my amount. So it gives you, it makes you take decisions very quickly. Now we also have a dedicated MTF research recommendation page. Now here we give you what is the script name, your potential returns percentage, your duration, for how long you need to have a particular script. You need to hold the particular script for that particular potential returns with us. What is the script? So all these things which helps you decide that yes, I will go ahead with the recommendations. Now here you can monitor your MTF positions. Now, when you want to monitor your MTF positions, what is it that you exactly want to monitor? What is your overall gain? What is your overall loss? So it gives you, it allows you to see what is your loss, what is your gain. It gives you today's gain, today's loss, your estimated funded amount on the open positions, your position breakup. So in case, say for example, you have bought a stock, um, say SBI. This is not a recommendation, people. However, I am just giving it for an example purpose. So say on 1st of February, you had bought, say, 1,000 SBI. Then on the 15th of Feb, you bought another 2,000 SBI. So it will give you the position breakup of these particular two transactions differently. So you know exactly what is your what is the stock that you buy on 1st of Feb, and what is it that you buy on you bought on the 15th of Feb. So there you will be able to monitor the first stock, the second stock differently, getting its profit loss differently. The pricing is different, the margins are different. So it helps you give you a complete breakup. It also gives you your square of date, that is your 2 plus 7 2 T plus 275 days. So it tells you exactly that on this particular day you had bought this, and on this day you will have to do your convert to delivery, or you will have to square off your position. You can do that even before that. It is not mandatory for you to complete your 275 days. If at any given point of time you feel that yes, I have earned enough of profit, or I want to move out of this position. So you will go ahead and square off, or you can settle that position at any given point of time. However, you do not do that and you want to hold it. So you can hold it for T plus 275 days. Then number of days left to complete. So you also get to know that yes, you have 100 days, 200 days, 50 days to complete your positions. Now, when you want to say move out of a particular stock, or when you want to move out of convert to delivery, what you need to do, you get the flexibility to convert to delivery. It gives you that, okay, I finished my 275 days, so I need to convert it to delivery. Again, when there is something where you want to move out earlier, you will get this to convert to delivery. So, or you may just settle the position or convert it to delivery. So the choice depends on you whether you want to convert it to delivery. It gives you an easy option that in case if you want to convert it to delivery, you get the remaining amount which is being funded by HDFC Securities, and you get that converted to delivery depending on today's price of that particular stock. Now, what are the benefits of this revamped MTF journey? It gives you enhanced flexibility, it gives you increased transparency, user friendly experience, it gives you a wow experience when you use our revamped MTF journey. So, I would request everyone here to go ahead and go ahead and download a new IR app from the app store, and go through our journey, and please use this particular journey to see the experience that you have. So now let's see what are our research recommendations. So if you look at our research recommendations, our success ratio has been about 75.8%. So in the entire year, if you would have chosen these particular, all the stocks that were recommended on an average scale, you would have earned 75% of it would have been a success ratio for you. Now, what we do is we okay. So, what we will do is we will show you a small demo on how do you go ahead and place an order into MTF. So we'll just take you through the demo here. One moment, please.
Hello. Yeah, Sharmila, I'm audible. I believe you are on mute. So I'll be sharing my. So hello everyone. So I'll be sharing my mobile screen. So I'll be giving you the demo that how to place an MTF order through our Invest Right application. So hope my mobile screen is visible to everyone. So this is our Invest Right application where first you need to log in with your credentials. So I need to enter the OTP. Okay. So now I have successfully logged in. Okay. So basically, you can place an NTF order from multiple sections like watch list, dashboard, portfolio, search, get code. So now I'll show you how to place an MTF order through our search section. So for example, you wish to place an MTF order in Coal India. So I'll search Coal India script. I'll select the script from the search results. Okay. I'll check the get code and everything, and then I'll click on buy. So basically, this is our order placement screen. So if you want to place an MTF order, you need to select the product type as MTF. So I've selected the product type as MTF. So now you have an option like you can place a regular order, you can place a stop loss order, and you need to enter the quantity and price. So for example, I want to place an order for 5 quantity at a market rate. So one more thing, like you can place an GTD or GTDT order as well in MTF. Okay, so if you wish to place a GTDT order, you can place a GTDT order as well. Okay, so if you check this particular screen, so it is showing me the required margin is 593 rupees and available is 16.44. So I need to do add funds to place an MTF order for Coal India 5 quantity. So I'm proceeding with the order placement now. Okay. So I clicked on review by order. This is my order summary screen where you can again check all your details which you have entered in your previous screen. So I'll click on place by order. So now my order has been successfully placed. So once the order is placed and executed successfully, you can see in the closed tab. So here you can see the 5 quantity of Coal India has been executed. Okay. So if you want to check the rate, at what rate it has been executed, so you can check the average price in the trade detail screen. So once the order gets executed, as it was shown to you previously, you can check all your MTF positions from the dedicated MTF positions page. So since the Coal India order has been executed, you can able to see here. So 5 quantity of Coal India has been executed at average price of 359.55 and everything. Okay. So, so this is the MTF position page. So here you can track all your MTF positions if you want to check the further details and everything. If you want to do the convert to delivery, if you want to check the option chain, script details, everything can be checked from the MTF positions page. So I'll show you how to place and square off order as well in MTF. So suppose if you want to square off any of your MTF positions, so you can just go to MTF position page, tap on any particular position which you want to square off. So for example, suppose I want to square off the prestige. Okay. So I'll click on particular script. I'll click on square off. So suppose I want to sell this prestige at 1200. So I'll enter the price 1200. You need to select the exchange before placing and square off order. Okay. This is the cautionary message, which is a regulatory one. So this is the summary screen. I click on place sell. So I placed a successfully square off order for prestige. Okay. So since the order has not been executed, you can try. It will be shown under the open tab. So this is the square of order placement for any MTF open position. So I hope that it was clear that how to place an MTF order through Invest Right application. So over to you, Sharmila.
Yeah, thank you, Jinesh. And so this is, from my end. And we would take up some question and answers if you do have any question and answers. So I would request anyone having any question and answers, you have a chat box there. So kindly put in your questions in the chat box, please. Jinesh, can you be available in case if they want to, have uh, any questions on the order placement?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Requesting all viewers to please, go to the chat box in case if you do have a question, please type in your question. We will wait for about, okay, whether margin can be increased. So, what happens is, I will take this question now. Margin here, whatever has been defined by HDFC Securities per script wise, is what that margin is required. So, we cannot increase the margin. Every script will have a different margin, which has been defined by the by HDFC Securities. Do we have another question? I would request your viewers to or clients to type in the question into the chat box in case if you do have any questions in regards to MTF. If funds are available, whether in between excess amount can be deposited to reduce interest. Hello? Can you all hear me? If funds are available, whether in between excess amount can be deposited to reduce interest. So, even if you deposit the funds, are you trying to say that you want to reduce your funding amount? In that scenario, it would not be needed, but then it would, okay, so yes, it would be then settled at that particular price, or you can settle that particular position in case if you wish to. We will only ask for funds whenever there is a margin call, but if you have excess funds, you can settle the position. Any more questions? It means in between interest cannot be reduced while maintaining positions. So interest cannot be reduced. The interest is the amount that is charged on your available outstanding, sir. Any more questions? So I'll wait for another 1 minute in case if there are no questions. We will then end this particular session. So I think there are no questions here. What we'll do is we will end this particular session. However, in case if you do have any questions later, you can definitely write into our customer care. Uh, and we would be able to, okay, we have a question here. Suggestion provision be done to reduce outstanding GT paying extra amount. Okay, we'll take that suggestion, sir. So, thank you so much, everyone, and it was a great session. Interacting with you all. We did take up some questions, and I hope this session has been helpful to you all. And if you do have anything that you need to understand about MTF or know about MTF, still more questions, you can write into our customer care. We'll be more than glad to help you with. And thank you, everyone, for joining in and have a great day ahead. Thank you.